What's good? What's good? What's good? Y'all hit that like button, man. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. We got 27 days to the new year. 27 days to the new year. What y'all gonna do? You got 27 days to the new year, and guess what? You got about 20 days to Christmas. You gotta move fast, man. You gotta move fast. And that's real. Hit that like button when you show up, man. Y'all see, I ain't been around in a while. That ought to tell you something. I ain't got time to play. Hit the like button when you come in. Better than it was. All right, okay, hit that like button, man. Y'all know what to do. Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. It's finna be 2025, man. Everything finna flip over. Whatever you didn't do today, you got a couple of more weeks to straighten it out in 2024, man. Couple of more weeks to straighten it out in 2024. After that, the whole leaf flips over, man. And that's for real. But what we're gonna talk about today is this. Hey man, look, hold up. We ain't gonna finish off 2024 and going to 2025, me telling people when they come in here to hit the like button, man. That's self-explanatory. I ain't even been live in a couple of weeks, or should I say a couple of months. And y'all still coming in here not hitting the like button, man. Get out of here, man. I know it's a live feed, right? It's a live feed. And some of y'all might come here just to hear some commentary, right? But it's free. Hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. And for those that's been coming here, y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself, man. That's for real. That's for real, man. As a content creator, and for people that have been watching the channel for almost 2 years and y'all still not hitting the like button when y'all show up, right? What's good? What's up, Muhammad? It's all, man, look at big face. So he What's up, man? I had to take me a break from the social media shit, man. Sometimes you got to step back and look at it and weigh it out for what it is, man. That's all good, Jeremy. But for those that create content, remember this, man. Sometimes you got to step back, take a look at it for what it is, right? Don't get consumed to where you forget what's real in your life, right? Me coming on here, going live, is just socialization with people that I don't know. In other words, what I'm saying, you should always have some real in your life. What Pakistan? You got Pakistan in the building, man. Hit the like button if you from Pakistan, man. Yeah, we ain't hating on Pakistanians. Hit the like button, man. Yo, we just live a different lifestyle. You here, you there, and I'm here. That's the only difference. That's the only difference. But like I said, man, this is for all content creators, man. Never let this social media shit get bigger than your real life, man. I always said, nah, we the same, brother. All right then, okay. Shout out to Harrison Khan. If we the same, I ain't got no problem with that. What's to say? I know how to bring them out, Wood. Say, man, it ain't, I don't have nothing to do with people coming out or people staying in, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing to do with that, man. All I do is just show up, give a little content, and I move around, man. That's for real. Look at my boy say he out there deer hunting. I forgot it's deer hunting season, man. That's for real. Speaking of hunting, let's talk about this right here, man. This is what I really come to talk about, man. I really come to talk about this. the CEO of the healthcare, one of the biggest, largest healthcare in the world, Brian Thomas. Is anybody familiar with that? Is anybody familiar with Brian Thomas, the CEO of one of the largest healthcares in the world? Anybody familiar with that? Anyway, he was unalived in New York City. Ain't no doubt. He was unalived in New York City, right? Unalived in New York City in broad daylight. And did anybody catch what was written in the description on that cartridge? Anybody catch that? Deny, delay, defend. That's what was wrote on that cartridge. That's what was wrote on there. And that was meant for that person. What do I mean? What is the 3 Ds? Deny, delay, defend. I'm gonna call it the 3 Ds. This is what healthcare facilities do to you. And insurances, right? They deny you, they delay it, and they defend while they won't do shit for you. Remember that. And on that particular day, with Brian Thomas and that unaliving, that's what was written on those bullets, straight up. Like Harrison Kahn said, straight up. This man, Brian Thomas, was the CEO of one of the largest healthcare facilities in the world. In other words, what I'm saying, it was millions and millions of people getting denied health care because they didn't have the money to purchase this stuff. Can you imagine somebody in your family trying to fight cancer and they don't have the money for chemo? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine if your mother has diabetes and the medicine is out the roof, right? Well, this man that was unalived the other day, he was going to an investors meeting. That's where he was going. He didn't give a fuck. He didn't give a damn about the sick people. All he cared about was the money. He wanted to run the numbers up, right? He wanted to run the numbers up. And on that particular day, this person said, you know what? I have to put a stop to that. You say, I do my dad every day with stage 4. I can believe that, man. I can believe that. But what I'm saying, these healthcare, man, the healthcare man is out the roof, man. If you don't have the right insurance, you ain't gonna get seen, man. And it's only gonna get worse. Y'all see what's gonna happen, right? Now when you go to the hospital, they gonna ask you, were you born here? See, all that's gonna come into play in 2025. You never know what the medicine gonna be like. You never know how much chemo gonna cost. Because sometimes people don't have insurance and they forced to come out of pocket. It's a reason why a lot of people don't go to the doctor as I speak. Like I said, we 27 days till 2025. And the whole 2024, it's a lot of people did not go to the doctor in 2024. There's somebody sitting at home suffering right now because they cannot afford the health care. Ain't no doubt. Health care is a ripoff. I really agree with that, right? You mean to tell me if I pull up to the hospital, right, and I don't have the necessary insurance, you're going to deny me you're going to deny me of treatment. This is what it's coming to. Y'all better wake up. This is what it's coming to. It's going to come to that, where these people going to deny you treatment if you do not have the right insurance or you do not have the right currency. Because, hey, man, just to go get a steroid injection in my knee is almost $150. And I got insurance. Imagine the people that's going to do the same thing with no insurance. Imagine that. Imagine that. It's a lot of things that they don't supposed to do. But watching 2025, what happened? If you don't have the necessary funds to go to any specialist, guess what? They can deny you. Remember what I said? I said a specialist. I didn't say the county hospital or none of that. And anytime you suffer from a real serious condition, you need a specialist. I'm not talking about going to a primary doctor where he check your vitals out and all that shit. No, I'm talking about a real specialist that specializes in certain things of a man's body. If you got a brain condition, you need to go see a neurologist, right? If your blood is bad, you need to go see a hematologist. That's what I'm talking about. And most people don't know that. Why? Because they are so intimidated by going to the doctor. That's why so many people pass away. They carry around a certain disease for so long, and by the time it shows up and try to get it treated, it's too late. It's too late. And they just started. You can ask 10 out of 10 men, when was the last time you been to the doctor? And they'll tell you. What my boy Jeremy say, my dad was TDCJ Retirement Healthcare in, and it doesn't cover everything hardly. You ain't got to tell me. I'm telling you, I know. And most people are not going to the doctor. At least, let me rephrase that. I'm talking about the specialists. When you are suffering from a real certain condition, right? When you're suffering from a real certain condition, you need to see specialists. You don't need to go to a primary doctor. You don't need to go to the emergency room. You need to go to a specialist. Yeah, like Big Face say, he hadn't been to the doctor in so long, but I'm assuming he feel good, right? But just because we feel good, that don't mean that we good. So what I'm saying, man, long story short, in 2025, right? 2 months ago, just talked to, ain't no doubt, that's what I'm saying. This is my own boy on the line, Muhammad. And this is my other partner, Mickey. He been home. He just talked him into going to see the doctor. People are intimidated and people are afraid of the white coat, right? You can have normal blood pressure before you go to the hospital. And when you enter that hospital and you see those white coats, it shoots your blood pressure to the sky. That is a real, true fact. It's called a white coat. The white coat, man. When you see the white coat, your blood pressure go to the sky. There's so many people in the world right now today, man, they're so intimidated or so afraid to go get checked out, man. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. And in 2024, hey, man, it's so many people that I know that are afraid to go to the doctor. And they got insurance, right? So I can only imagine that those that don't have insurance, they super terrified to come out of pocket because it's high, right? But when you got people in place, like the individual that just got unalived in New York, right? He is a cause to a problem. Healthcare the biggest healthcare CEO in the world, right? And that's why his situation went from 0 to 100 real quick, because somebody was not in agreement with the shit that he was doing when he was the CEO, right? That's just the way the ball bounced, man. In other words, what I'm saying, man, people get put in a position, man, to where they don't care about who they fuck over. It's about the money. It's about the money. Everything in life is about the money. It's no principles, no morals, or none of that shit. It's about the money. Oh, you said, have Muhammad been in the day room? Yeah, Muhammad came to the day room. Muhammad been to the day room. Have he gave an interview on the Ferguson Chronicle? No, but he been to the day room before. He been to the day room with some good game. Well, let me rephrase that. It wasn't no game, with some good truth, some facts. It was some good facts when he showed up, man. It's actual factual, put it like that. And in 2025, man, like I say, it's gonna be more content created on the Ferguson Chronicle, man. But once again, man, sometime in life, man, like I said, you gotta take a step back, man, look at certain shit from a different angle, man. Meaning this social media shit, man. You gotta take a step back. You have to take a step back and look at where it's going or where you trying to go, man. So if it's anybody that's thinking about creating content, man, keep that in mind, man. Keep that in mind, because it's real time consuming. It's real time consuming. Creating content is real time consuming. I'm not talking about coming on here and just motherfucking running your head. I'm talking about some real beneficial content where people can pick up something from it and better their day, man. That's what I'm into, right? I'm into that kind of content. I'm not into that other shit. And that's for real. But that's why I'm here today. I'm talking about healthcare and the guy that got unalived, right? The 3Ds is a hell of a thing out here in society, man. Because we already know when you dealing with insurance company, they gonna delay. They gonna delay, right? And you gonna get denied. And when you get denied, they gonna try to defend it. That's what was on that shell casing. Those 3Ds, right? Those 3Ds, and it's a proven fact, man. If anybody out here or in this chat that has been to the hospital at a time or two, you had to have the right insurance to get that right treatment, right? And I'm like I said, once again, I'm not talking about going to a primary doctor. For instance, if you go get a colonoscopy, right? If you go get a colonoscopy, especially if you're getting the upper and a bottom, most people don't know that. But as men, you need to get a fucking colonoscopy. And all bullshit to the side. You need to get a colonoscopy. You need to get an upper and a bottom. And that's from a specialist. That's from a specialist. And sometimes most insurance don't cover that. And you have to come out of pocket. That's what most people are intimidated by, right? But word to the wise, man, before 2025 hit, if you are a male specimen walking this earth, you need to take care of your business. You say, that's why I don't understand why we have to pay for insurance and they don't cover too much. Well, I understand, man. I understand, right? I really do. I got insurance, and guess what? My insurance don't cover the full footage of a colonoscopy. I have to get it slashed, and I have to come out of pocket with some, right? But I am not intimidated by going to the doctor, though. Because at the end of the day, your motherfucking health is your wealth, right? So sometimes you're going to have to come out of pocket. You're going to have to come out of pocket in order to take care of the business, man. That's real business. But like I said, most people don't go to the doctor, man. They don't give a fuck about no doctor. They think they safe. They think they safe. Most people will pass by that motherfucker and never do nothing. Yeah. Ain't no doubt, Melvin. Health is everything. Ain't no doubt. Shout out to you, man. Happy holidays to you. You got 27 more days before January the 1st, 2025. And that's real. But my advice to anybody that's intimidated by going to get checked out, hey, man, take care of your business, man. Take care of your business, man. You got 27 days to the 1st, man. 27 days to 2025, man. Can you imagine that? This year already gone, man. It's behind us. It's behind us, man. This December. And some people ain't, guess what, man? Look, listen what I'm finna tell you. It's a lot of people that ain't gonna have no good Christmas this year. My uncle tried hard not to go until he had a stroke. Now he's doing better. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you, man. But when I'm speaking, and I'm speaking about this particular shit, what I'm talking about people the same color as me. Those are the most intimidating people that I've ever seen in my life. Those are the people that have complex about living. I'm talking to them people. The people you know when they say, man, I'm not going in there and let that man put that grease on me. And those are the people I'm talking about. Those are the people been living their whole life and ain't never had this type of shit did to them. Them the people I'm talking about. Y'all know who I'm talking about, and it might be somebody in the chat that ain't never had it did. Hey, man, it's called a colonoscopy. It's an upper and a bottom. Get that, man, because you just might save yourself. You just might save yourself. If you in the chat right now and your health is fucked up, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, let me get this clown out of here, man. Let me get this clown out of here, man. Bye. We ain't talking about no motherfucking P. Diddy. Ain't nobody in this chat friend to no motherfucking Sean Combs. He got his own problem right now, and we ain't worried about no Sean Combs. That's for real. Get this clown out of here, man. We ain't doing no clown today, man. You a clown, and we gonna move you out of here. Bye. We'll get back with you, man. Yeah. Well, my boy said, I'm going to get one soon. But see, the thing about it, though, is this. The youngest one that had that was 30-something, man. So you don't even have to be 50, man. What's good, RT? It's all good. You don't even have to be 50-something. The age don't went down. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The age don't went down. Why? Because ain't nobody taking care of no motherfucking health. You eating bad. Motherfuckers is eating bad out here. They ain't eating good, they eating bad. That's why you might see somebody that's fucking 30-something and they look 60. You see a man that's 50-something and he looks 70. For real, man. Look around. Look around. They everywhere, man. You see a woman, she in her younger motherfucking 20s, and she look 30-something. These people running from them fucking doctor, man. They ain't going to no doctor. They ain't going. They running. They running fast, you know? And that's real, man. But anyway, man, that's just my spiel on Brian Thomas, the CEO that was unalived in New York, going to the investment meeting. Yeah, he was going to the investment meeting to talk about fucking some more people out of their motherfucking me money. Yeah, that's where he was going. He was the investor, one of the biggest CEOs in the healthcare business. He was unalived in broad daylight. You know what I'm saying? He was unalive in broad daylight. Yeah, that's for real. Like I said, man, it don't take that much, man. You know, it don't take that much. But at the end of the day, you got to realize one thing. You know what I'm saying? It don't take that much, man. Y'all got to do what y'all got to do, man. And that's for real. Y'all got to do what y'all got to do, man. And take care of your motherfucking self, man. Take care of yourself. Because if you don't, ain't nobody going to do it for you. Ain't nobody going to do it. You have to take care of yourself, man. And that's real spill. Yeah. And like I said, I know I ain't been on social media. And I meant for it to be like that. Because sometimes you got to take a step back and look at what's in front of you. That's what needs to be done. You have to look at what's in front of you. And that's real. And when you do that, you'll be all right, man. If you're just not tapping in, hit the like button, man. Hit the like button and see what we could do. $27 days, man. We got 27 days to the first, man. 27 days to the first, man. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? How you gonna fix it? How you gonna move for the rest of these days in 2024, right? What you gonna do, man? It's all up to you. Your shit depends on you. It don't depend on nobody else. It depends on you and how you move, right? There's been a lot of casualties in 2024, man, right? There's been a lot of celebrities went down in 2024. There's been a lot of disappointed people in 2024, right? Speaking of disappointed people, you got people from the YSL tribe that went home, right? Let's touch bases on that. You got people from the YSL tribe went home. But you got people on the other end of the field that didn't get their answer to their situation, right? So that's why I said every day is something new in life, man. Every day is something new. And guess what? Before January 2025, there's going to be somebody else go down. Trust me. And they'll be talking about it. That's just the way the life is, man. That's just the way life is, man. That's why I say a lot of times you have to step back. You have to step back. Step back and look at it, man, and evaluate your situation. Evaluate your situation, man, and what you should be doing. That's simple math, man. Shit, hey, man, the shit ain't hard. Ain't nothing hard about it. I guarantee you. Pico in the building. What's good, Pico? Shout out to my boy Hot Thoughts TV, man. He in the building, man. Real talk. Listen to this, man. I guarantee you the CEO, Brian Thomas, never knew that when he flew into New York, it was going to be his last meeting. It was going to be his last meeting. Because like I said, whatever you do in the dark, that shit will come to the light, man. Who knows? Who knows what that other guy was going through? Who knows what his family was going through? He didn't have enough money to get the insurance that he needed. And this particular person was solely responsible for that situation. That's the kind of world we live in. Ain't no doubt. Got to make better decisions and choices, man. That's the way this shit is, man. We live in a world where everything is accessible. You can get everything you want in life at your motherfucking wrist. You can get a good job at your wrist. You can do whatever you want to do in society, right? The choice is yours, man. You got to pick and choose whatever you do in this life, man. And that's real. But you got to remember one thing. You can't keep going against the grain. What do I mean by that? If you in a line of work where it takes, and that shit never give back, guess what's gonna happen? That shit gonna come crashing down like London bridges. Believe that. If you in a position where your position just continue to take, it's gonna come to a boiling point and somebody gonna stop you, man. That's what happened to Brian Thomas. It came to a boiling point, man, where this man, this is all they know about him. They don't know no name or none of that. At least that's what they say. But you already know how they operate. They ain't gonna bring nothing to the forefront. They ain't gonna give no substantial news until this person is captured, right? But we know one thing, man. This wasn't no random act, and this man knew how to get away. So he was given instructions by somebody. He was given instructions by somebody because normally when a person is unalive in broad daylight, you hear the loud sound, boom, boom, boom. But in this case, it was a silencer attached to the firearm. So what that tells me? What that tells me? This particular person knew exactly what he was doing, and he knew for a fact that he had a plan to get away with it. Ain't no doubt. Like Big Face say, it had to be somebody close to him. I'm in agreement with that. I'm in agreement with that. But even though it was somebody close to him, you had to have the confidence that you was gonna be able to get away with this particular situation. Because ain't nobody waking up in broad daylight in New York City where it's cameras on every street corner and unalive this particular person. So this person had to have some help. Ain't no doubt. He had to have some help. And that shit was planned out. It was planned because you can't wake up out of your sleep and say, you know what, I'm gonna go to New York, I'm gonna catch this motherfucker, me top flight CEO investor in healthcare, and I'm gonna unalive him in broad daylight. It don't work like that. Somebody knew where this man was gonna be and what time it was gonna be there. This man waited in his car. Yeah, he waited. He waited to make that happen. He waited. And he took his shot with a firearm with a silencer on it. Come on, man. This ain't no, this ain't no everyday rookie shit. This ain't no everyday rookie shit. This some shit that's been thought about and planned out. Trust me. There's some shit been thought about and planned out, man. And he knew one thing. I don't need no body shots. This is strictly head. I got to have your headphones on this one. He had to have the headphones on that one. It was a straight headphone shot. And that's real. And he got away. Made his escape through Central Park, man, where there's no cameras at. Come on, man. You can't tell me that shit wasn't orchestrated and planned out, man. Can't tell me. Yeah, the head CEO, come on, man. This ain't no pull up and jump out the car. No, this is some walk up shit. I'm gonna walk up to you and take care of the business. That way I know it's gonna be already taken care of for real, you know? It ain't, and like I said, I don't think that this particular person even gave a damn about healthcare. I think it was paid, and somebody had to take care of the business, or Brian Thomas knew something, and he had to go. That's the way the shit worked. He had to go, and he went. Yeah. I don't know if that shit big face, man. You something else, man. Oh, this man here a fool, man. Y'all hit that like button, man. I hit that like button, man. We ain't been here that long, man. We been here 30-something minutes, man. I ain't been here in 2 months, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all already know. Business take care of business, man. When business called me, I got to go take care of the business, man. But I just want to show up to let you know I'm still around. I ain't went nowhere. Shout out to my boy CEO Hockley. For those that don't know, he threw an awesome award ceremony on the first, on the first. He took care of his business. Took care of his business, man. Gave some people they flowers while they still here, man. And that's real. And that's just the way that go, man. So I had to give him a shout out, man. Had to give my boy a shout out, man. And that's real. But for those that ain't no doubt. And y'all already know what time it is, man. But like I said, just because you don't see me don't mean I'm not around. And I'm damn sure not locked up. That's what I'm not. Yeah. Everything is everything. And like I said, it's 27 days to 2025, man. Don't put out what you could do today for tomorrow. Ain't no doubt. Yeah, 409, Y'all already know I'm gonna always give a ball, a strike. I ain't gonna give it no more or no less. And I'm gonna keep it what? 110 all the way across the board every day, all day, man. And that's just what I do. And that's real spill, man. That's for real. Yeah. Like I said, sometimes you gotta bag up so you can see what's in the front of you, right? And that's what I advise a whole lot of other people to do, man. Back up. Back up in your everyday life so you can see what's in front of you, right? Shout out to my boy Sam, man, for that five piece, man. $5 go a long way, man. $5 go a long way, man. If I was hungry, that $5 would help me, man. And that's for real. But you got to know this in life, man. The only way you have more is you give more, man. And that's real. And I've been doing that since I've been here, man. Yeah. Ain't no selfish bone in my body, man. I'm gonna bring everything to the forefront, and that's real, man. Yeah. The only way you get to the next level in life, you have to help somebody. Notice what I said. The only way you get to the next level in life, you have to help somebody. Whoever your somebody is right now, help them, man. Help them. Because everybody needs some help every now and then, man. And that's real. Because the exterior part of a person can say one thing, but the inside would always be saying something else, man. And that's real. So shout out to my boy Sands for dropping that $5 on me, man. That's gonna help one of my homeboys in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, man. And as we all know, I'm still in tune. Still in tune. Never ever forgot the boys I went through in the struggle with, man. That's why I do what I do, man. That's why I do what I do. That's why it's important for me to stay free, because I know people depend on me, man. People depend on me, man. Shout out my boy Uncle Sam Slaughter, man. Sam Slaughter just moved in his apartment, 1 bedroom. As we speaking of Sam Slaughter is a supervisor for Samsung after 38 years, man. This was a man that did 38 flat years. He has his own SUV, has his own apartment as of last month. I personally went and helped him move in. He has his own apartment, man. So shout out to my boy Sam Slaughter, man. I keep telling the people that grade the screen of the Ferguson Chronicle, man, we here to stay, man. Ain't no going back. Will we ever get denied when we go to jobs and all that shit? True, man. That's true. People get denied of certain things every day, man. But you always have to be bigger than the fight that's against you, man. Because the odds gonna be stacked against you every day you wake up, man. And that's just real as I can put it, man. I've been black a long time, and I can't blame it on my blackness. But the odds against a black man is gonna always beat up. It's gonna always beat up. You have to wake up every morning and prove yourself to people you don't even know. Remember that. You have to wake up every day and every night and every morning to prove yourself to people you don't even know. Remember that, man. Remember that. That's why it's important to keep somebody around you that are of value, man. That value you, not just tolerate you. They got to value you, and that's real. When you surround yourself with people that value you and that understand you and what you're going through, you're gonna be all right, man. And that's real, man. And that's real. But remember what I said, man. Sometime in life, you have to step back in order to look at it and evaluate it and ask yourself, is the risk greater than the reward? And if that answer come back no, then that's what it is, man. You have to push on, man. Because guess what? Time, you can't get it back once it's gone. You can't get that time back. That's why I don't waste nobody else's time and don't let nobody waste your time. You think TD Jakes been going to the... Well, the thing about TD Jakes, man, you know, I don't, my thing is this, man. I've been to the Potter House a lot of times, man. So, you know, I don't talk down on TD Jakes regardless of what people say he did this or he did that, because I don't have no sufficient evidence or facts to prove Bishop TD Jakes did nothing, right? So remember, I always say I'm not the Ray Lewis of conversation. What I mean by that, I don't tackle every conversation. I don't input myself in every conversation. I'm not the Ray Lewis of conversation. But we all have opinions and we can speak to certain situations, right? So Bishop TD Jakes, he said it himself. He go to the doctor, he get regular checkups, but something in life that the doctors don't see, and shit just happened. And in his case, he say that just happened. He had a stroke, right? Some say he's running from other situations. Some say he's trying to cover up what's gonna come out. Well, that's an opinion, and we all have opinions. We can voice our opinion about a situation, about a person, whatever you want to do in life. You got an opinion, but it don't mean it's true, right? Don't mean it's true. And we all have did bad things. But understand this, man. It ain't about the bad things you do. It's about what you do that's good. Because I understand in this world, the good will always outweigh the bad. But it's really, really fucked up that people in their everyday life, check me out now, people in their everyday life seems to never forget the bad. They hold on to the bad. And sometimes they good outweigh the bad, but they hold on to the bad. I never could figure that out. I never ever could figure that out about people. It's like this. Take a female, for instance, that had a bad relationship. The minute she get into something that's good, she go to talking about the bad shit she went through with the good guy. And it's the same way as a guy. He can find a superb woman that's good for him, and he'll take that shit from that other woman and take it over there with him. Because that's first nature. People always remember the bad shit that happened in their life, even though the good outweigh the bad. But that's the way people mind are wired. They mind are wired to remember everything bad happened to them, to where they can't get to the good shit, man. So, like let me go back to that. That's why I can't speak on Jake's. You know, that's why I can't speak on that, man. You got a lot of other people in this world, and it's enough of them to speak on him. So it is what it is, man. You know, it is what it is. I just need people to understand one thing, man. People will always have an opinion about you, what you do, what you say, and how you do it. But don't let that opinion determine what you do today. Don't let that opinion determine what you do today. And like I said, man, the more you help people, your help is coming. It might not be the day when you help that person. It might not. It might be years from now. And it might not even be you that get helped. It can be somebody that's close to you. Remember that, man. The more you give, the more you get back. And it don't mean necessarily that you gonna get it back. It can be somebody that's in need in your family. And a person can come along and pay it forward, all because of what you did. But people can't see that far. Can't see that far because their mind is still wired to think about all the bad things that happen in their life. Until you correct that mental thinking, your good would never outweigh your bad, man. And there's somebody in this chat right now having a bad day, man. I don't know. It's somebody right now in this chat having a bad day. Somebody having a bad day, man. Well, I'm here to tell you, don't let your one bad day outweigh your 4 or 5 good days, man. Don't do that. Don't do that, man, because you're going to be denying yourself of that inner peace, man. And that's real, man. Real talk. I can't put it no simpler than that, man. Real talk, man. Take a step back. Take a step back and look what's in front of you and analyze it, man, because you're going into 2025. You know what I'm saying? You're going into 2025, man. You're going into 2025, man. Do you want to take that with you? Do you want to take that with you? Do you want to take all that bad energy into 2025? 27 days. You know what I'm saying? 27 days, man. I'm clutching my fist, man, because I'm telling you, you got 27 days to fix it, man. Don't take all that bad energy into 2025, man. And remember this, man. The way you come up in life is to surround yourself with people of value that don't value what you got. They don't care about what you have, the material things. They don't care about that. They value you as a person, man. They value you as a person, man. And as we on this live right now, if you sharing your life with a person that's not going to invest in you in 2025, you need to move away from that person, man, because you're wasting your time. It's important to understand, man, that you have to be associated with people that are going to invest in you, man. What do I mean invest in you? Your ideas and your dreams. Those are the people you want to surround yourself with, because it's easy for people to jump ship when everything is going good. They're going to come right on over there with you when you get the bag, as they call it. They're going to come over there, right? But ain't spent 9 days investing in you, right? It's some people that's got released today from every prison in the world. They got released, right? Because I was one of those people that once got released, me and a whole bunch of other more people. But the other people didn't have nobody to invest in them, right? But I did. I had somebody to invest in me and believed in me and valued me without me having nothing. That's the kind of person you want in your life, man. That's the kind of person you want in your life. Those are the people that you want to surround yourself with. People that's going to add value to your life and people that are not afraid to invest in you. And that's real talk. So, man, like I said, y'all know when I come to the screen, I'm bringing number 110, man. I'm bringing 110. And don't mind me, I'm just a man. Because if you minding me, you're going to miss the message, man. And that's for real. You know what I'm saying? Don't mind me. I am just a man. Because if you minding me, you're going to miss the message, man. And that's for real. Once again, before I leave out of here, man, I've been here 53 minutes, right? I've been here 53 minutes and I ain't been on in a couple of weeks. But my values are still the same, man. My values in life are still the same, man. And that's for real. I always want to instill in people what people instill in me. I always want to do that, man. But what has to happen in life, you have to understand the people that value you, man. You have to understand that nobody online can't do it for you. It's no content creator on any app can do that for you. You got to understand that, man. And that's for real. And the only way you can see that is you take a step back. You know, sometimes you could be driving down the street real fast, right? But you're not looking what's down the road. You're looking at what's in front of you, right? And the only reason I'm saying that because I'm a man that drives and I don't only look at what's in front of me, I look down the road. Because you never know, they might have a sign up saying men at work. And here you is driving, you just looking in the front of you and you run right into them people. Don't miss that message I just gave you, man. Don't let that go over your head. It's people right now that has a gift horse right in front of them, but they can't recognize it, man. Can't recognize it. Who is that gift horse I'm talking about? I'm talking about you, because you look at you in the mirror every day. You the gift horse. You the gift horse. You looking at the mirror every day and you looking at you. So I'm talking about you, right? Don't let that go over your head, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. But anyway, man, 55 minutes we've been on the scene, man. 55 minutes, right? I got about 5 more minutes, man. Y'all remember hit that like button and hit that subscribe button, man. And if you just stopping by, right? Understand this, man, that your health is your wealth, right? Your health is your wealth. And we going into 2025. Don't be afraid of the white coat, right? I came here with a message talking about Brian Thomas, the CEO that was unalived in New York. That's what I opened up with. That's just to show you how things can go from a 0 to 100 real quick. And in his case, that's where it went. But he was on his way to an investment meeting to add some more money to the bottom line, to the insurance companies that scam people out of their fucking money, where people don't have enough money to cover the cost of their situation. That's what insurance companies do. They hit you with the 3 Ds, right? Hit you with the 3 Ds. Deny, delay, defend. They deny you first. And then when you break through that, they're going to delay it. Then after that, they gonna defend why they did those other two things. That's why the individual wrote that on their cartridge, because those are the steps that the insurance companies take towards people that do not have enough money to cover the cost of whatever their situation is. Simple as that, man. Like I said, I can easily get on here and just talk to be talking, right? But when I come here, this is the content I like to create. I like to create content that's easy on the ears, content to where people understand that we living in a new time and era, man, where people just do shit for money. And the only way you get ahead, you have to see what's ahead of you. How do you do that, OG? Step back. You step back. And when you step back, you don't deny yourself the chance to see what's in the front of you, man. Simple math, man. Simple math, man. But who am I? I'm just a man delivering a message, man. So don't get caught up with me, because if you do that, you'll miss the message. You'll miss the message, man. And that's for real. So anyway, man, I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man, like I always do. And for those that's subscribed to the channel, man, stay subscribed. For those that thinking about subscribing, that's on you. There's nothing I can do about that, because it's a lot of people that create content. So who am I to tell you, hey, man, don't do this, don't do that? It's to each its own, man. Life goes on, man. Later on, RT, it's been good, man. Remember, the countdown to 2025, man, is 27 days. What are you gonna do different to better your life going into 2025? Don't put out what you can do today for tomorrow, man, because tomorrow is not promised. We all know that. We all know that. And for those that don't know, every time I come on, it's nothing but documentation, man. It's documentation, because every video or piece of content that I create, it will be here long after I'm gone. Long after I'm gone. So remember that, man. It's important to understand that, man, that value in your life matter, man. And that's for real. Don't just be tolerated, man. Don't be tolerated. And the quickest way to waste somebody's time is to let them waste your time. Until next time, man, y'all know what to do. Stay up and stay free, man. Salute.